think they pied him once. I think he almost broke Misha's nose. Yeah, they're pranksters, those boys. They never pulled any pranks on me.
Really?
I think they're scary.
No, there was a look on your face right there that said that I don't want to tell them that story.
Oh, no. No, I dared them. I've dared them.
Well, see, after seeing, and I'm looking at your photos now, after seeing you in your Black Canary outfit, I don't know if I would follow through on a dare from you either.
Bring it.
The Abaddon character, as we said already, was very underused. What would you have liked to see happen with her to maybe make it even better?
I think there's a lot of places that we could have gone with her. I feel like she, if they wanted to keep her around longer, I feel like she could have teamed up with Crowley. I feel like I
thought that was coming.
Yeah, and then they threw in this election, and that got a little funky, because really, from a logical standpoint, Crowley's been on the show much longer. He's got, 5 years of fandom. So to throw me in there,
love him.
They do love
him.
As
a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he only plays a bad guy except for one show.
Yeah.
And they still brought him back as a bad guy at the end of this. But we love him. But seeing you two guys together would have almost made it, I think, impossible to beat the two of you together.
Yeah. And there has to be an element, an opportunity for the guys to be able to beat you.
Exactly. No, and to keep the chase going. Another idea I had was like if she came back as a good guy and helped the guys with all her knowledge of the Men of Letters that she brought.
Yeah.
This character brought all that information.
I also love the concept of the Men of Letters. I thought that was, a 70s bad guy, a 70s badass.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I thought the Men of Letters were badasses.
They were
but they were badasses.
Well, yeah, but that was the time frame, right? So that was another powerful element of Abaddon's character development, was that she was a feminist in all rights, and she wanted to break the glass ceiling, and she wanted to sort of encompass this power and be a part of this sort of club that she couldn't be a part of. So I thought that was an ode to the fandom that is this, neo-feminist movement, and I think that's another reason that they really she resonated with the fan base.
And just because I bounce around a lot, I'm going to do this. I have a system I do this. I'm going to jump all the way back to Smallville for just a second.
Yeah, bring it back.
Because as fans, sometimes we get stuck on moments.
Yeah.
And I've learned here very recently, that moments can actually make everything.
Yeah.
There's a moment in Smallville, and I believe it was Hawkman had just died.
Oh yeah, the funeral.
I'm sorry. There's not many greater moments than that. That was
a great one, right? And all of us were there. Yeah.
Everything was done right.
And it was beautifully lit.
Everything
was done right.
For you on that show, was there any moments that you thought were just amazing? From your side?
Coming on to the show, being the Black Canary, I think was really to develop that character. And again, I that's another example of I felt like there was so much more to be done with that character. But logically speaking, they had Chloe, and they put Chloe and the Green Arrow together, and I was on another show.
That pissed everybody off.
Yeah.
Dude, stop talking for everybody. Look.
We loved Chloe, but there were set rules that we thought they were going to go ahead and follow.
Well, they didn't follow the mythology, right? But then it created its own mythology.
That's the way
Smallville really created its own
against Chloe. We loved Chloe, but
of course
they could have made her a boyfriend.
Right. But they had, when you're dividing the pie and you get some paychecks, and I mean, there's all these reasons, right? But I get it. As a fan, when I watch a show, I'm more in the loss of storylines and characters as well, and you're like, damn it, why?
And there were so many actual single scene great moments in Universe.
Yeah,
Stargate is known for that. Known for some of their great moments.
You guys seem like you really gelled quickly as a cast.
Very quickly.
Oh my gosh. In fact, okay, can I tell you a story?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just going to be real with y'all.
Go right ahead.
There was some problems from the producers with some of the Atlantis cast. Just truth be told, right? They were done with them.
Yes.
Which is why Atlantis got canceled.
Yeah.
So you know that. When we came on the scene, we gelled, like you said, instantly. Day one, we were all going to the movies together. We were all hanging out. We were all every Sunday we did dinner at someone else's house. And hiatus came up, and Brad and Rob called us all into the conference room, and we were all sitting around the big table in the production office, and they were like, can y'all not see each other over hiatus? Like, don't talk, don't call each other, don't text, no movies. We want you guys to get along. And we're like, well, we do get along. We actually like each other, and that didn't stop us. And we still see each other all the time. I was just at Migna's house for the Super Bowl. I see Louie all the time. You know, it's a beautiful experience when you again walk into this family and you create this experience of going to work together, and when you like the people you work with, that's when things work, you know, and unfortunately it didn't last for us on Universe, but that's what happens with Supernatural. Those guys go to work every day with their best friends. They enjoy it, and that's why it's lasted. And the fans recognize that, and the fans love it. I mean, it's so beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is an amazing scene, and you hear certain stories about that not happening on certain shows.
Yes, too often. Sad, right?
Yeah, it is. But I'm happy that it seems to have happened to you so many times. That's
Right.
the great thing about it. You walk into Smallville, you go into Stargate Universe, you go into Supernatural. I'm sure you've been on other shows, but I mean, those, for me, are just amazing.
But
It's just so much fun.
in those situations, you have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to be happy and joyous every day I wake up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a choice to go to work and love what you do. And if you don't, then maybe you shouldn't be there.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel really blessed to do what I do, and I love what I do. I mean, when I go to work, I play. I play with my friends. It's such a departure from my life, and I feel really fortunate for that.
Well, you know, you were talking about how you are a fan of certain shows and you do certain things. What's a show that really turns you on right now? What's something that you're into?
You know, I'm binge watching right now Parenthood. I love Parenthood. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
She stole our word.
But binge watch?
We've determined that the geek world has created that word.
Yeah, I think
Because of
Netflix created it.
it
Yeah.
was us.
I think
it was
Netflix.
Kevin Spacey. Because you binge watch House of Cards.
Oh, yeah.
And like I literally feel ill. Right? It's so disgusting.
Yes, but it's good.
It's so good and so gross.
I've binge watched
You're like, I
Walking
feel.
Dead, like,
Yeah,
all
okay, I
four
haven't watched
seasons.
Walking Dead. I have to watch it. Because I always see them at these things. I love Orange is the New Black. Yeah, that'd be good.
But
I also-
let's shoot Ileana like everybody else does.
Well, do they die? Everyone dies, right?
Really? Do you have to?
Sorry,
She's eventually going to get
spoilers.
around to it.
Yeah. No, I can guess. That's why I haven't watched it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like bashing heads in. I love Game of Thrones. Such a great show. I'm so excited for it to come back. I love Bates Motel.
Yes.
Such a great show.
She's
I
one of
love.
us.
Yeah.
It's
I love
hard
Hell
not
on
to be.
Wheels.
Good
You
show.
like Hell on
Good
Wheels?
show.
Great show, right?
Let's see. Is
Which one?
Mad Men.
Yeah. I liked the first couple seasons of Mad Men, and I like the artsy and the sort of the nostalgia of it.
yeah.
I like the guts.
It got a little bland for me, to be honest with you. It was sexy and appealing at first, and then I was just like, meh.
Well, I would
I'm
try
gonna
to ask
go-
you about Breaking Bad.
Oh, I love Breaking Bad. Oh my gosh, who doesn't love Breaking Bad? What a great show. Oh,
See, that's the kind of show I could have seen you on.
I know. There was no like female roles really. I mean, there was Skylar
You're
and
going to see her on Walking Dead.
yeah.
Predicting it now.
There we go.
Oh,
Call
maybe
me, call
maybe on
me.
the spinoff, but
That would work too.
Is there a spinoff?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
There
And
would be.
as geeks, we were kind of okay with it because, like when you came on the scene with both Smallville and Supernatural, we knew where everything was going because we're geeks and
Right.
this is our life.
Right.
The spin-off for Walking Dead would actually be one of the bravest things they've ever done and amazing. And I mean, think about it. Female Rick Grimes taking charge. Come on.
See?
I can see that.
Oh, maybe we shall see when it debuts.
All right.
I'm
Bring
looking
it.
forward- I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm currently looking for a job, so
Really?
yes.
Oh well.
That's my real full-time job.
Stick with the geeks, we will take care of you.
Yeah, no, I got you. Like I said, I've earned my geek badges.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can get her a job maybe on Titans.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I still think they should just go with the more super secret version of the DC universe with all the spies and stuff that they have.
well, so I have a comic book. It's called Agent Mom, And it's,
I actually like it already.
yeah, it's a graphic novel. I did it with my partner Tony Lee, who's a comic book writer of the UK.
Cool.
And we're actually packaging it for television right now. We're bringing it to we're pitching it right now. So it's called The Nest, and it is that sort of secret spy, espionage. It's called The Nest because it's got a double meaning. The nest is where her secret spy agency is, and then it's also her home. And there's a little double agent thing going on, and it's glitzy and Hollywood, and yet it's sort of dark and sexy too.
Wow, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now I know you can't tell us who you're pitching it to.
Right.
Please do it.
Because we don't want to be disappointed.
But it's, I'll tell. They're huge. So we'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Are you at least? Have you at least got a storyline, a story arc?
Yes, we've got a Bible. Yep.
Cool.
I love it. And that actually brings me to my last question before we head on out. Let you do your thing. Me and Brittany and Tony were discussing earlier about the change of the female role in our world, and how it's turned into something that's just
awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, to me, the female role has taken a life of its own, and they haven't screwed it up yet. Which it can be done. And I feel like you're a part of it.
Yeah.
I really do.
You are a vision of empowerment within everything that's happened during this incredible
Our female
run.
characters, our female superheroes are no longer just sex symbols.
Yeah. No, thank you for that. I appreciate that, and I'm really proud to be a part of that movement. I do feel I have 2 daughters. I have 2 sons also, and I want my kids to grow up knowing this equality, that that we're not the same, but I think we're both powerful as sexes, and I feel like it's interesting. There's a lot of women at the top, in Hollywood. There's a lot of women making decisions. It's still a lot of male writers, and it's very male dominated dominant in directing. But a lot of the power players and producers are women, and you're seeing this. There's still like 9 roles to 1 male ratio to female, but the women roles that are out there are good. They're well-rounded. It used to be sort of if you read a script with a tough chick, she's like a dude with long hair.
Yeah.
Instead of a woman who has so many strengths that aren't necessarily physical.
Yeah.
And so it's really incorporating that. And like I said, I think that was something that was so appealing about Abaddon, is that she didn't give 2 shits about what people thought about her. She was very powerful and strong and could do whatever she wanted.
I wouldn't mess with
but
her.
Was witty and funny and confident, and not, we tend to see powerful women and we just think they're a bitch.
Yeah.
Instead of they're aggressive and they're leaders and they're, and they don't have to necessarily be butchy, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, many
Or
different
slutty.
shades to them.
Thank you. Yes.
No, I'll be glad to say it. Women, and it's the PC version of it. They were all of our heroes and all of our characters were just sex symbols.
Yes.
I personally feel like it is okay to be a sex symbol and still be able to kick my ass.
Okay, so like my dear friend Ming Na, who's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like I just told her, how do you not love? First of all, I love her because she's just lovely. But to play that character, she's 52. And
really?
She's sexy, and she's amazing,
She's
and she's
52?
batty. Yeah, thank you. Okay. She's
Don't know if I'm
amazing.
gonna air that part, because she's awesome.
She already knows. She knows she's 52.
I follow her on Twitter.
I was
She's
like,
awesome.
oh, Ming, I want to be like you when I grow up. I mean, it's amazing, right?
Yes,
to see that rounded of a character
And she
who
plays
is all
it
of
well.
those things. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, the outfit. I mean, if you look at the entire all-encompassing of that character, she is absolutely a total package. And she delivers everything every time.
Yeah.
But it also shows through that she has fun. That's the important thing about this.
But she
it's
helps
not
with that
just
too.
having characters that are able to express themselves.
Yeah.
You have many different flavors of types of women that are doing many different things. But the best ones, you can just tell they're having a good time doing what they're doing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
That just shows through.
Yeah.
Big time. I mean, especially with Ming. you know you're gonna love it because you can tell she loves what she does.
Yeah.
Well, not for nothing, but she gets to come to work and beat up people.
Yeah.
That's therapy, dude.
I mean, that's therapy.
And you get paid.
And you get paid.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good gig.
And you know, I got to tell you personally, super awesome.